Once upon a time, in a land called Israel, there lived a man named Jonah. Jonah was a faithful servant of God, but he didn't always listen to God's instructions. One day, God came to Jonah with a special mission. But Jonah was afraid. He didn't want to go to Nineveh because the people there were not following God's ways. Instead of obeying God's command, Jonah decided to run away. He boarded a ship and sailed in the opposite direction. However, God wasn't going to let Jonah escape so easily. While Jonah was on the ship, a mighty storm arose. The waves crashed, the winds howled, and the sailors were terrified. They realized that something was terribly wrong, and they cast lots to determine who was responsible for the storm. The lot fell on Jonah. Reluctantly, Jonah confessed that he was running away from God's command. He told the sailors to throw him into the sea to save themselves. They did so, and as Jonah was thrown overboard, the sea grew calm. Now God had prepared a great fish to swallow Jonah. Inside the belly of the fish, Jonah prayed and repented for his disobedience. He realized the importance of following God's will. After 3 days and 3 nights, the fish spewed Jonah out onto dry land. Jonah had learnt his lesson and decided to obey God's command. He went to Nineveh and delivered God's message of repentance to the people. Miraculously, the people of Nineveh listened to Jonah's message, repented of their sins and turned to God. God showed mercy and spared the city. This story of Jonah and the whale teaches us the importance of obedience to God's will and the power of repentance. It reminds us that God's plans are always greater than our own, and that His mercy is boundless.